that shit that you endorse, but you can't reinforce. Don't know the love code she tryna force, cause I can't read remorse. If you ain't speak about money, then keep it short. Better acronym. I'm cologne new niggas, they wasn't with us. They went after.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Swag940 coming at you with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Okay, so first off, you want to just know how to do a takedown, right? So a takedown is L2. You got L2 and then square and X. Square and X at the same time, or you can do, for a double leg, you can do triangle and circle. So square and X is single leg, triangle and circle is double leg. So single leg right here. Hey! Okay. I'm like, whatever, I'll just keep it down. So we got single leg, boom, like that. Grabs one leg. Okay, now you got double leg. Oh, double leg takedown right there. So now you may be wondering, okay, where do I go from here, right? Especially with a double leg. Single leg, most of the time it's just gonna be one animation, boom, like that. You can't really change it. If you're at range, he'll dive at the feet like that. For double legs, when you do get the scoop them up, then you can go triangle or circle. Triangle to dump them like that. Shoot the double leg again, boom. Then we can go circle to dump them like that, which does a little bit more damage to the body. So now one of the major things is like these angle takedowns. That's gonna be a thing that you see like high level players doing. They do angle takedowns. So to do an angle takedown, it's gonna be the same thing, double leg. It's gonna be the same thing, double leg. So L2, triangle and circle, and then you're gonna take your left stick and you're gonna put it down. When your opponent is defending a takedown, then if he's already there, he'll stuff it. Right, if he's already there on L2, R2, he'll just stuff it off the rip. Like, it won't even be a problem. Watch. Boom, he'll stuff it. Stuff it. He'll stuff it. Okay. Okay, boom, there we go. Okay, angle takedown. Okay, let's get up. All right, so if your opponent's throwing a strike right here, you can just get out of the way, of course. But no, that's not what we're here to do. These are the angle takedowns. So this is like, if he was just throwing a combination, but okay, he did kind of stuff your takedown still, but he missed the timing of where he gets the automatic stuff, how we just saw. So now, after the strike is thrown, boom, I'll attack, and then I'll take my left stick and I'll take my left stick and I'll go straight up with it. There you go, angle takedown right there. So that was me going L2, triangle circle for a double leg, and then left stick down. So it's L2, triangle circle, and then left stick down, and it turns him inside like that, and you'll get a takedown like that if they're not defending it straight up, okay? So now you can do the same thing going the other way. Instead of it going down, you can go up. And then out. You see how his whole body leaned that way? Okay, boom. So real easy, right? Real simple. Just one additional button. Not even a button, just one additional analog input. Now, to defend that, okay, so now that we know about the angle takedowns, right? It's just one extra addition to the double leg takedown or even a single leg takedown, and there's the direction, right? So up or down. Now that we understand that and we know that, on a defensive end, you can do the same thing. So if you match the angle that they put into their remote, into your remote, then you'll stuff it. So if they try to dump you outside, which is analog up, or if they try to dump you inside, which is analog down, then you try to match that as a defender. Of course, you had to already be being taken down at that point too. So, but it's the same mechanics. It's just a different timing. When you're getting taken down, just look for that animation to start, just how you would look for another strike to come. Now, I do want to show you that if I do go ahead and I do stuff a takedown and I try to do it like that, if I try to do an angle takedown and my opponent's just shooting straight up the middle, and I try to do an angle takedown defense, then it won't work. You'll still be taken down. So watch. Okay, well, Islam's good at wrestling. But boom, he still took me down. But on my remote, I did this to block an inside takedown, inside double leg takedown, or whatever you want to call it, right? So this would work if he turned me inside, but it doesn't because he didn't do that. He just shot straight through. So it's really three options you have to look out for as far as being on the defensive side of things. So you can go down, you can just do L2, R2, which is just straight up. And then you can do L2, R2 with the left stick up to defend the takedown outside. And you can see that on this camera here. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of it, pretty much. Some other things you can do to increase your ability to get takedowns or to stuff takedowns or survive longer on the ground is simply this. Leg kicks, leg kicks, leg kicks. Leg kicks are gonna drop his grapple advantage. It's gonna drop his ability to be on the ground with you if he's on top of you. And it's also gonna allow you to get up easier. On the offensive end of things, it's gonna allow you to do more takedowns because the opponent's grappling will just go down overall if you damage the legs. Some tips for this though too. If you look when I just tap X, he just hits his shins, right? Shin on shin action, like a normal leg kick that you would see, just kicking his leg, right? But if I hold X, calf kick. Same thing with circle, tap circle, leg kick, hold circle, calf kick. So the calf kicks is what you really want for real. Boom, calf kicks. Calf kicks do more damage. Boom, I cracked his leg, okay. Had to do it one time. Okay. Obviously, in game is gonna be like easier to show and like really be doing it. But for here, I'm just gonna show you the visual. I'm just gonna give you the visual of what it should be happening when you do the inputs I'm telling. Okay, so now as Islam, you'll see he's throwing a strike or whatever, boom. So I'm gonna time my takedown right there to try to get in on him. He stuffs it there. Right? Before I was able to just take him down, but since my leg is compromised, it's making the takedowns harder to get for me. Boom. I'm still able to get this one. But Islam's really good at wrestling. But you get the point though, you get the gist. Inside leg right there. So those are gonna really work when they're doing, like they're throwing strikes and stuff. Okay, what else is there that I can tell you? So those are pretty like advanced, quote unquote, advanced mechanics, right? But you can also just get into the clinch and then R1 triangle. Boom. Okay, I don't really want to show this because people already be clinch spamming because it's OP, but it's cool though. We're gonna go over it anyway. So triangle circle, we'll grab your opponent into the clinch. What's he not doing it? Oh, because my stance. Okay, so depending on what stance you got, right? Depending on what stance you have, it's gonna be the forward hand, so your jab hand. So if you jab with triangle, which is your right hand from this stance, then now you be jabbing with square. So it's always gonna be your jab hand and then the button that's underneath that. So if it's triangle, then it's circle. If it's square, then it's X. And that'll put you into the clinch. That's how you clinch. Boom. Now from the clinch, if you wanted to get crazy with it, you can go R1, triangle. Boom, right here. Now you're on like this side positioning right here. And then from there, you can also go R1, circle, takedown, boom. So that's jab hand clinch, R1 circle, do an ankle pick. But we'll go over that next. I just hit the wrong buttons. Just keep swapping the stance for whatever. So we see his jab hand, so square and X. And we're gonna go R1 triangle. Then we're gonna go R1 circle, or we can go R1 X. Boom. Like that. Two different takedowns for you right there. So we got jab hand, boom, here. And then from the clinch position, if you want to just take them down straight from here, you want to kind of just mix it up. Instead of going R1 circle, you can go R1 triangle. All right. You can go R1 circle and you'll get an ankle pick. I said R1 triangle. R1 triangle is the wrong one. Boom. And then R1 circle, like that, ankle pick. So to switch it up, because you don't want to always do the same things, right? R1 triangle, and then you can go R1 circle like that. Hey, or you can just get them straight into the clinch and then go R1 circle to do an ankle pick. Now, let's say your opponent is clinching you, right? And you don't want to go into those positions where you can take damage, right? This is where the game is kind of faulty at, right? But the real way to get out of it, quote unquote, is to go, you just back up from your opponent. So you're gonna clinch me, then I just back up, right? But the way I find the best way to get out of it low key is just to spam your hooks. Spam your hooks like that. And then if your opponent is doing anything while you're spamming hooks like that, obviously the PC or Obviously, the CPU isn't doing anything, but if he's doing anything, you can disrupt him like that. I like to do a combination of both, and then when I'm doing this and I'm able to get out, my guy get out automatically. A lot of times when you get out of this, you'll get a rock like that. Or not a rock, but you'll hit him hard, pretty much. But a good player, after he clinches you, boom, you do this. Some of them will lean back like that. They'll get out of there on you. So it's like boom, 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 and then he'll lean, right? So if you throw a hook right there, you're gonna miss. And then he might counter with an uppercut. He might pull counter like that. Some of that nature. You gotta keep an eye out for that. Boom, scoop them up. Now from here, you can also do the same thing too. You can go circle for a slam. Hold up. Bring him out here. So boom, I'm scooping him. Boom, you can go circle for a slam. And then obviously triangle for a slam, just like the other ones, right? Those are the two options. And then here go triangle. That's off a single leg though, but still, you get the gist. All right, guys, this has been your boy Swagger940. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said before, if you have any questions about what I went over today, then let me know. I'm gonna make more videos. Trying to go over some more stuff that I know. I'm sure there's other texts and stuff that I don't even know about, that I see online and stuff that I don't really know how to do them myself, but I know that this has helped me stay on my feet, and this has also helped me damage my opponents if I wanted to take them down. So, I mean, it's beneficial for you if you don't know it. So yeah, let me know in the comments some other texts that you might know that I can probably go over or even learn myself. Me, your boy, Swagger940. Peace.
It's a new op on the block, and I'm tryna knock 'em out. BR on standby, he's your